What would you tell someone about this place? How would you describe it?
Well, to me it's a blessing. It's just a blessing to come to work in every single solitary day. It's a beautiful place for families to come that are hurting, and we try to help and support them in any way that we can after the death of a significant loved one.
Well, and to see them come in and just light up when they come in the place and when they see you, there's obviously a lot of joy created, so it's not just about the grieving, it's about creating joy. And I'm in awe of you and what you all do here. It's great.
Thank you. Like I said, just a privilege and an honor to continue to help and serve these families and be with them as they walk through their journey on their grief walk, and just to be with them, hold their hand, hold their heart as gently as we can, and make them feel comfortable and safe when they're with us.
We've been here 3.5 or 4 years. I think we'll be here a while longer, because every time I ask him if he's ready to stop, the answer is no.
Yeah.
So what were the first few weeks like after you found Suncoast Kids Place?
It was a little hard at first talking about it, but then after I was here for a few weeks, I got kind of into the flow of things, and it's a lot easier
good.
now.
So if you could sum up your experiences here at Suncoast Kids Place in just a few sentences, how would you describe it?
It's a lot of fun. It helps a lot. It helps a whole bunch. And like you said, it's very welcoming when you first come.
After you found it, what were the first few weeks like?
Well, Cheryl came to us in the summer. Brandon passed away in the summer. And I guess you opened back up probably in August. So we had a few weeks to mull it over, and then we started.
Yeah.
And it was a great place. Maybe better for me than her. The adult end of it for me was huge, and it was good to be able to support her and to learn how to support her.
So if you could sum up your experience here at Suncoast Kids Place in just a few sentences, what would you say? When you think of this place, what comes to your mind?
Happiness and love and fun.
So how did you first come to find Suncoast Kids Place?
We called pretty shortly after he passed away. I just felt like we really needed a place. The kids didn't know anybody else that this had ever happened to. And so I think they really needed a place. And we called that afternoon, and we were there for the first group that night. And we've been here ever since.
All right, so all of you came because I asked her, how did you first come to find it? Your mom brought you, right? Right, so do you want to admit who wanted to come, who didn't want to come, that kind of thing, or not?
I really wanted to come. Like, I was kind of excited because I'm just like, wow, I get to go to this place where I can just like talk about my dad and I can like relate with other people.
Great. So we have one want. That's good.
I was a little hesitant at first just because I was involved in a lot of sports at the time. I was playing baseball, and it interfered with practices a lot and games and certain stuff. And so like I was kind of like, yeah, baseball, talking about my feelings. I was like, I think I'm gonna pick baseball on this one. So, but as I got to do it, I did eventually come to like it. I like just us getting to hang out and be together and shoot hoops or throw a football or whatever and hang out, and I enjoy the activities we do. So they're not all bad.
So what were the first few weeks like after you started coming here?
The first few weeks were a little hard. Some of the kids didn't want to come, and some of them did, and so, that was a little difficult, and I kind of just, said, well, we're all going to go do this. It was hard for me because it was all still so fresh for all of us. There was a lot of numbness, I think, that we were still walking through, but I think the biggest thing that happened for me in the beginning of those few weeks was this feeling of, I'm not alone. There's somebody else that's going to come alongside and hold our hands through this process, and it didn't all rely on me.
So what is life like now?
Life now, at least for me, is I feel like a lot of the shock and numbness has worn off. It seems to, I don't know, be a lot more difficult in some respects, and seeing that aloneness factor a lot more. A lot more things are becoming clear that I have to do alone that we always did together. I really struggle when I see them struggle.
Sure.
It's hard to watch your kids go through that and know you can't fix it. And that's one of the great things about having a place like this, because I don't know anything about grief in children. I didn't know anything about it before this, and I have somebody who can help me and help them in the same respect and let me know that this is normal and this is okay, and and it makes a difference.
When you walk into the part when you walk into the other building, what kind of feelings do you have when you walk in that door?
Like, they do whatever they can to like hold your heart from like breaking apart, if that makes sense. So they're kind of like the glue that keeps it all together.